Welcome to the wild Alaskan coast where adventure and the ocean's bounty await. Here, Dungeness crabbing is more than a meal, it's a hands-on connection to nature. Imagine the thrill-salty spray, the tug of the rope, and the anticipation as your first pot surfaces. This guide will walk you through everything you need to know, from rules to the joy of cooking your catch. Dungeness crabbing is simple, accessible, and brings people together for unforgettable memories. With the right gear and respect for the ocean, anyone can join in. Ready to create your own Alaskan adventure? Let's dive in. The tide is waiting and the crabs are out there. To catch Dungeness crab, you need to know your quarry. These crabs, with their wide, purplish-brown shells and strong claws, are prized for their sweet, firm meat. They thrive on sandy or muddy seafloors, from shallow waters to deep, feeding on clams, fish, and more. Most keepers are 6.5 to 7 inches wide. Only hard-shelled male crabs are harvested. Females and soft shells go back to ensure healthy populations. Good bait and knowing their habitat are key to success. When you pull up a pot full of big males, it's proof you've learned the ecosystem. Crabbing is about more than dinner. It's about understanding and respecting the ocean. Before you set out on your Alaskan crabbing adventure, it's absolutely essential to familiarize yourself with the state's crabbing regulations. Alaska's waters are home to some of the world's most sought-after crab species, and these rules are in place to ensure that the resource remains healthy and available for generations to come. Whether you're a seasoned local or a first-time visitor, taking the time to understand the regulations is the first step toward a successful and responsible crabbing experience. Alaska's regulations are designed to protect not just the crabs, but the entire marine ecosystem. By following these rules, you're helping to maintain the delicate balance that keeps Alaska's fisheries thriving. The state's approach is all about sustainability, making sure that everyone, from commercial fishers to families out for a weekend, can enjoy the bounty of the sea without depleting it. The first rule is simple. Everyone who wants to crab in Alaska must have a valid Alaska sport fishing license. You can easily purchase one online before your trip, or pick one up at a local vendor once you arrive. Always keep your license with you while crabbing. It's your ticket to participate legally and responsibly. This applies to residents and non-residents alike, regardless of age or experience. Next, pay close attention to the 3 S's: size, sex, and season. For Dungeness crab, only keep males with a carapace width of at least 6.5 inches. Females and undersized crabs must be released immediately to ensure the population can reproduce and grow. Seasons vary by location, so always check the current local dates before you drop your pots. Crabbing outside of the legal season can result in hefty fines and harm the resource. Measuring every crab you catch is not just a suggestion, it's a requirement. Use a caliper to check the carapace width of each crab and don't take shortcuts. This simple step helps protect juvenile crabs and ensures that only mature males are harvested, supporting a healthy population for years to come. There are also strict gear limits in place. Typically, you're allowed up to 5 pots per person and a maximum of 10 pots per boat, but these numbers can vary depending on the area. Always double-check the local regulations before heading out, as exceeding these limits can lead to penalties and puts unnecessary pressure on crab stocks. Every crab pot you use must have a buoy clearly marked with your name, address, and fishing license number. This identification helps authorities track gear and ensures accountability on the water. Properly labeled gear also helps prevent lost pots from becoming hazards to other boaters and marine life. To further protect the environment, all crab pots must be equipped with a biodegradable escape panel. This special feature allows crabs to escape if a pot is lost or abandoned, preventing what's known as ghost fishing, where lost gear continues to trap and kill marine life long after it's been forgotten. Following these regulations isn't just about avoiding fines, it's about being a good steward of Alaska's incredible natural resources. Wildlife troopers regularly patrol crabbing areas and check for compliance, so make sure you're up to date on the latest rules. If you're ever unsure, don't hesitate to ask a local official or consult the Alaska Department of Fish and Game website. Responsible crabbing ensures that Alaska's rich crabbing tradition can continue for future generations. By respecting the rules, you're helping to preserve the resource, protect the environment, and guarantee that everyone, locals and visitors alike, can enjoy the thrill of crabbing in Alaska's pristine waters for years to come. So grab your gear, follow the guidelines, and make your Alaskan crabbing adventure both fun and sustainable. The right gear is your ticket to a successful crabbing trip. Choose sturdy crab pots, square for easy storage, round for durability, and add weight if needed. Use leaded rope, 1/3 longer than your deepest drop, to keep pots secure. Bright, clearly marked buoys are essential for finding your gear and meeting legal requirements. Attach everything with strong clips for easy handling. Don't forget a crab measuring tool, bait cage, heavy gloves, and a cooler for your catch. Organize your gear before leaving the dock for a smooth, safe trip. Preparation is key to a productive day on the water. With the right toolkit, you're ready for action. When it comes to crabbing, the secret to a full pot is all about the bait. Crabs are scavengers, and they can't resist a strong, oily, and smelly scent. The more pungent your bait, the more likely you are to attract a crowd of hungry crabs. Think of it as ringing the dinner bell underwater. If your bait stands out, you'll have crabs racing from all directions to investigate. Some of the best baits you can use include salmon heads, herring, and squid. These oily fish release a powerful scent trail in the water, drawing crabs in from a distance. If you're crabbing in an area where these aren't available, don't worry, there are plenty of alternatives. Chicken necks are a classic choice, especially on the East Coast, and they work surprisingly well. Crabs are opportunistic feeders, so as long as your bait is fresh and smelly, you're in business. You can even experiment with other fish scraps or leftover seafood. Just remember, the stronger the smell, the better. Once you've chosen your bait, it's important to secure it properly inside your crab pot. Use a bait cage or a sturdy mesh bag to hold the bait in place. This not only keeps the bait from washing away or being eaten too quickly, but it also ensures that the scent continues to attract crabs for hours. Make sure the cage or bag is tightly fastened to the inside of the pot so it doesn't come loose during deployment. Before you head out, double-check that all the doors on your crab pot are securely closed and latched. Inspect the biodegradable escape panel. This is a crucial safety feature that allows undersized crabs or lost pots to release their catch, helping to protect the crab population for future generations. A quick inspection now can prevent lost crabs and gear later. Next, attach your rope to the pot's harness. Coil the rope neatly to avoid tangles, and make sure your buoy is ready to go. Label your buoy clearly with your name or permit number, as required by local regulations. This not only helps you identify your gear, but also keeps you in compliance with the law. If you're running multiple pots, it's a good idea to use different colored buoys or number them. This makes it easy to keep track of each pot's location and helps you stay organized, especially if you're working with a group or in a busy crabbing area. Taking a few extra minutes to prepare your gear on the dock can save you a lot of headaches once you're out on the water. Double-check your bait, your pot, your rope, and your buoy before you leave. A little preparation goes a long way toward a successful and stress-free crabbing trip. With your pot baited, secured, and checked, you're giving yourself the best possible chance for a heavy haul. A well-prepared pot is the difference between an empty trap and a cooler full of crabs at the end of the day. Now you're set to drop your gear and let the waiting game begin. With the right bait and a little preparation, you're well on your way to a successful crabbing adventure. Location is everything. Crabs love sandy or muddy bottoms in protected bays and estuaries. Avoid rocky areas and strong currents. Use a depth finder and chart plotter to locate flat shelves, usually 120 feet deep. Mark each drop with GPS for easy retrieval and future reference. Local knowledge is gold. Ask at tackle shops or observe where others set their pots. Don't cluster all your pots, spread them at different depths to find the hot zone. Track which pots produce best and refine your spots over time. Each trip builds your personal map of productive locations. Smart placement means more crabs in your cooler. The right spot turns hope into harvest. Now comes the most hands-on part of the crabbing adventure, dropping your pot into the cold, pristine waters of Alaska. This step is more than just letting go. It's about precision, patience, and above all, safety. Before you even think about lowering the pot, take a moment to double-check your surroundings. Make sure everyone on board knows what's happening, and that you're all clear on the plan. Lower your pot with care, keeping your hands and feet clear of the rope at all times. A moment's distraction can lead to a dangerous tangle, so stay focused and deliberate with every movement. Keeping the deck organized is crucial. A tidy workspace isn't just about looking professional, it's about safety and efficiency. Coil your ropes neatly and stow away any loose gear. This prevents snags and tripping hazards, and ensures that when it's time to haul, you won't be scrambling to untangle a mess. Every seasoned crabber knows that a clean deck is the foundation of a successful trip. As you lower the pot, feed the rope out smoothly, letting gravity do the work. Once the pot is submerged, toss your brightly colored buoy overboard. This floating marker is your lifeline to the pot below, so make sure it's securely attached and clearly visible. Marking your spot is essential, especially in busy waters where other crabbers may be working nearby. Take note of your location, either by GPS or by sighting landmarks, so you can return with confidence. Now, the waiting game begins. This period is known as the soak time, the crucial window when crabs find their way into your baited trap. For most recreational crabbers, a soak time of 2 to 4 hours is a good starting point. If you're after a bigger haul, or if you're working in deeper waters, you might leave your pots overnight. The longer the soak, the more crabs you might catch, but there's a balance to strike. Too long, and your bait could be picked clean, or the crabs may find a way out. Don't be tempted to leave your pots unattended for days. Bait can run out, and clever crabs may escape if given too much time. Regular checks not only increase your chances of a good catch, but also help you avoid losing gear to shifting tides or curious sea life. Responsible crabbing means keeping track of your pots and respecting the resource. When it's time to retrieve your pot, approach your buoy slowly and carefully. Snag the line with a gaff or boat hook and begin hauling. You can pull by hand, feeling the weight increase as the pot rises, or use an electric pot puller for heavier loads. Either way, keep a steady pace and watch for sudden jerks. Sometimes a big crab or a tangle can make things tricky. As the pot nears the surface, anticipation builds, the rope grows heavier, water streams off the cage, and you can almost feel the excitement in the air. Every haul is a small mystery. Will the pot be full, or will it come up empty? The moment just before the reveal is always a thrill, no matter how many times you've done it. Swing the pot aboard with a practiced motion, being careful not to spill your catch or tangle the gear. This is the moment of truth. Open the lid and see what you've caught. Whether it's a pot brimming with lively Dungeness crabs or just a few, each haul is a direct reward for your effort and skill. Inspect your catch, marvel at the crab's size and energy, and take a moment to appreciate the bounty of the sea. Every successful haul is a testament to your preparation, patience, and respect for the ocean. It's a feeling that never gets old, and it's what keeps crabbers coming back season after season. The cycle of dropping, soaking, and hauling is the heartbeat of crabbing. Each step is essential, each moment a blend of skill, anticipation, and respect for the wild. Master this rhythm, and you'll find not just crabs but a deep connection to the waters of Alaska. Once the pot's on deck, sort your catch quickly and carefully. Wear gloves and grip crabs from behind to avoid pinches. Measure each crab's carapace. 6.5 inches is the legal minimum. No exceptions. Undersized crabs go back. Check the sex. Keep only males with narrow, pointed aprons. Females and softshells are released immediately. Gently return non-keepers to the water to ensure their survival. Keep your legal crabs cool and damp in a live well or cooler, never submerged in standing water. Proper sorting protects the resource and keeps your catch fresh. Respect the rules, and you'll enjoy the rewards. Every crab you keep is a testament to responsible harvesting. The final reward, turning your catch into an unforgettable meal. Boil or steam crabs in salty water to preserve their sweet flavor. Clean crabs before cooking for less mess and better seasoning. Remove the shell and gills, rinse, and break the body in half. Boil for 10-12 minutes until shells turn bright orange red and meat is opaque. Don't overcook. Tenderness is key. Serve hot with melted butter, lemon, and crusty bread. Use crab crackers and forks to savor every bite. There's nothing like enjoying a meal you earned yourself. This is the true taste of Alaskan adventure.